Andor season finale reaction, whatever.
Oh, let's do it. We're back.
We're back. Yep.
It's been a while since we've done a reaction. I know for some of you who welcome Chilling with Villains, I know some people are probably wondering what's been happening, why we haven't put out content. I think we have like a good schedule going forward, right?
Yeah, so we're moving forward. We'll be doing season premieres. We're doing halftime. So at the mid-season point, we'll be reacting and then also potting about it.
Halftime.
And then we're gonna do the season finale, like today.
Yeah, for shows that we're watching, pretty much all movies that we watch together, we'll do a
that you guys will see.
Right. No reaction, obviously, but a nice review put up on YouTube.
Reacting in the theater.
You're just like, yo, shit, yo, that's just crazy.
Oh, well, Soups did it. Shout out to Soups.
But in the meantime, you know, we do have a podcast. So if you go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you typically listen to it, we drop weekly. So you can go check that out. Here we are. Andor season finale. Let us know what you think. You still think she's a sister?
I don't know. It was a good theory.
It's a great theory. I still think it's going to be true. Damn. They better stop. They better stop playing. They better stop playing. Michael Morbius.
Everybody comment on Team Bix.
Hashtag Team Bix.
Don't be so sure. Hey, you know something I don't? Do me a favor, keep it that way.
Oh no, bro, looks like you want him to tell you. Yo, Andor got some haters, bro. Guys, he got some haters.
Bro, anything in space or sci-fi, like, how is this not perfect? Like, alright, damn. We didn't. He's shaved, bro. I don't know who he is.
I'm sorry. I loved your mom. I really did. I know.
Talk about my mom.
Sell it. Where's Biggs? Where is she? Cass. Where is she?
Where is she?
I'll take care of Mama. You take care of yourself. It's too late for that.
That's it.
You want all the smoke. Bro.
That's it.
You want all... These two wings, bro.
You need two wings, bro. You need two wings to fly.
Losers, bro.
Yo, those hats are still ass, bro. Like, y'all don't look cool.
Fulano 1 and 2, like, chill out. Ending it.
Yo, he got it on him. Y'all better.
Right, he got that thing on him right now. This shit about to get nasty.
Nah, you better stay out the way, my guy.
From the start, fight the Empire.
Nah, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's go.
Hold that.
Hold that.
Let's hold that.
Let's go. Not even a stormtrooper. Hold that. Yo! Hold the line. Not even helping. Not even helping. Not even.
This is a bomb.
It's okay. I bet you he was just like, hey, yo, my bad. I did not mean that at all.
He's like, I thought it was just gonna be the one. I didn't know they had all that. That's my bad. BVS?
You. What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do?
Oh.
Nice. Get poked. Get poked up, bro. Hold that shit. Fuck out of here.
What are you doing here? Good
Close,
night.
close the door too. Oh.
Waxed. It's like wallet right
Man,
now.
that's kind of.
Oh! Crazy like. Yo, he's going. He's like, let's
Yo,
go.
Deidre, hold this.
Yo, clap this shit, bro. Yeah. This is Sparta. This is Ferrex. She's like, no.
Yo!
No. Nah, bro. She about to get mauled. No shot. Oh, nah. Homeboy's gonna fucking. Yeah.
What's that?
That's the wing. That's the Fulano wing.
Straight home, full pump, hand throttle, no comms. All in. You understand?
What?
What game is this? Kill me or take me in.
Oh, it's a rebellion.
What?
He's saying like, clap me or I'm down with the set.
Right, or take me in, like.
Yeah, or jump me in.
Right. No. No. Man, alright, I gotta watch it. Yo, Ahsoka? Yo. Is that the
Oh shit, that's the Death Star. Oh shit, they're already almost done.
Guys, let us know what you thought. Andor Season 1, we are going to kick back now and do our review. So make sure to check out the podcast on that. And make sure to come through and chill for next time.
So, Andor.
So yeah,
Season
guys,
1.
we are here to discuss. I'm gonna go hot with it, bro.
I'm a villain in my city. Off the dome.
This is. It's crazy how after. Oh, another bomb. That was after Homeboy launched that shit, bro. He was like, yo,
you didn't even
hold
drop
that.
the bomb. Yeah, you didn't even drop the bomb yet.
Nah, but it's wild that after over 40 years, it takes a character like Andor to make Star Wars like, oh, so this is what it's about.
What do you mean by that?
Bro, Andor is my favorite Star Wars franchise. I like it
far.
by like introduce
By far.
Introducing Star Wars?
Yes.
that shit. I have to put that on the soundboard for sure. But
Call back to our Black Panther Wakanda
Yeah, go
Forever
listen to
review.
that.
Guys, go listen to that. It's called Shags, episode 194.
and
What was that noise?
that was Black Panther.
That was Brian burping.
Oh,
Nah. That was actually this. Nah.
Guys, Brian burped in our latest podcast, which was Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Yo, you still.
Yo,
What's
I'm
it called?
promoting it. Yo, Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Marvel Studios, Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
So let me ask you this then, because I know Rogue One is your favorite Star Wars film.
Yeah, hands
Is
down.
is Andor your favorite Star Wars series?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like-
Over Mandalorian?
Yes.
So season.
Mando didn't make me cry. Andor did.
Damn.
You know why? Because don't get me wrong, the Jedi are super. Like, they're a core factor, a core piece of the whole franchise and stuff. But this just is more compelling because it's more relatable. I kind of can't really relate to the fucking goat that is Luke Skywalker and Kylo Ren and stuff. Like, there are powerful people. Like, without needing a gun in front of them or anything. You know what I mean? Andor is a jag, bro. He's just a guy. And somehow he's
A jag.
you never heard of that?
I haven't.
And sometimes
That's sports talk 101.
Yeah,
bro.
Yo, a jag.
He's a jag, just another guy.
bro, and it's
That's
crazy
white
how
people.
how
A white guy invented jag, bro.
100%.
I fuck with it though.
Nah, but you know what I mean. Like he's the common citizen in Ferrix that somehow, like, he was in the trenches long enough to get the attention of, damn, I don't know his name. I don't remember his name.
Who? Stellan
Stellan
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. Yeah.
Wasn't it like Lucian?
Professor Selvig. Dr. Selvig. So
Luthen.
Luthen. All right. So Luther Vandross is the. Well, I'm an old head. Anyway, so Luthen, he caught his attention, like, and he's like, "Yo, who's this dude making moves?" Like, he knew everything about Andor before even meeting him.
Yeah.
So for that to be that compelling about a character, and I kind of know, well, we obviously know how it ends, but what's interesting about Rogue One is that they kind of give us these characters who we don't really know the background much of.
Yeah, they're already kind of established.
They're established.
Well, Andor is already established.
Exactly. At that point, like, that's what I mentioned in the other pods before about Andor. Like, yo, like, even in Rogue One, the way he's moving is just like, yo, like, that's Andor. Like, chill and stuff. It's just like, oh shit, like, who is this guy?
He's like, yo, chill. I'm just a jag.
Exactly. I'm just a guy, bro.
I'm just a jag.
No, it's not just a jag. It's because you're saying I'm just a guy.
It's like DC Comics.
I'm jag.
DCC.
They say,
like,
who says DC Comics, bro?
I mean, that's what it is. It's DC Comics, Detective Comics. That's what it is. Like,
but you know, it's the reason. Like, it's the characters, bro. Like, every character has a role to play. Like, nobody feels like, okay, the Jedi are like sort of not shoehorned, but like they're kind of like, for example, like I know I'm all over the place here, but like Ahsoka, did she really need Mando's help doing what she needed to do in that episode,
bro?
Good question.
Hell no.
Exactly. So
if y'all seen Tales of the Jedi, and I'm sure Clone Wars fans are probably like, yo, she don't need anybody.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you
guys, check out Tales of the Jedi, by the way.
Yeah, check that out.
Incredible.
Shit is fire.
Incredible.
Heat.
I can't believe Star Wars dropped Tales of the Jedi and Andor. Like, just like, hey, here you go.
Here you go.
Feast.
The entire thing all at once, too.
Yeah, I mean, Tales of the Jedi, like, that was
It takes
literally
about like an hour to get through.
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
If that, right?
If
You're right.
that, yeah,
Maybe
without credits.
An hour to
Supercut
hour and a
coming
half. Oh, of Tales of the Jedi? That'll be kind of heat.
So, yeah, Andor just has everything that a compelling and an intense drama needs, bro. And it just so happens to be in space.
Tell him he knows everything he needs to know and feels everything he needs to know. And when the day comes and those two pull together, he will be an unstoppable force for good. And I wanted to say that because, to your point that you just made of, Stellan Skarsgård's character, Luthen, him knowing who Andor was, but so did Marva. Like,
yeah, that's his mom, bro. She raised him.
From two different perspectives, right? We have Stellians now that's like, yo, like, there's something in you that wants to fight the rebellion. Like, and more, it becomes more of a need, right? Like, he kind of needs to. He doesn't want to just yet.
He needed a push, bro.
Exactly.
He needed to. The thing about Andor is that he was sort of the outside looking in kind of guy. He was just like, yo, I'm doing what I got to do.
And
if you're in my way, you're getting clapped. If not, I'm moving along and I'm getting this money.
And bro, and Marva knew that. She was just like, he has it in him. Like, he wants to do good. He can do good. And there's going to come a point in time where he's going to need and want to do it. And this is where this kind of, ends. It ends so poetically, and you could check out the reaction. Go check that out on YouTube, guys, when it drops. Where this is actually connected with the reaction, so never mind. But for those listening and not watching on YouTube,
thanks for sticking around.
Go and check out the reaction for sure on YouTube. But I even said it, right. I was like, no, like I didn't want it to end that way. I was like, fuck, like there's still so many things unanswered. Like, I still feel like that's his sister, dude. Like, from your theory that you made last episode or 2 episodes ago, the latest episode of Andor that we did, I still do think that might be, because why was she so heavily invested in everything that was going on. She almost got cooked. I was like, yo, imagine they cook her here, right now.
Like the stampede.
Word, bro. And again, it just attests to what you were saying, Ariel. The overall production of it, the acting,
Come on, man.
the set piece, the costume design, which we already said is homeboy that did BVS, Zack Snyder's Justice League, most of Zack's work. Michael Wilkinson, like shout out to him. Like everything about this screams Emmy nominations. Like it just does, and for a Star Wars project, no less.
Sure, but I get you.
It doesn't need the Emmy
exactly.
nominations.
Like I hope they go for gold. We always wish for that for the shit we fuck with. But the thing is that
look for hardware.
The thing is that, bro, this show is just it gives me goosebumps. Like I don't get me wrong. Mando is like Batman, right? Okay. Mando is basically Batman in Star Wars. Mm-hmm. Andor is not like that kind of
like you're gonna tune in for Mando regardless.
Yeah,
like you're gonna tune in for Batman.
Andor is a different breed, bro. Like it's just something that I didn't know I needed in that character. That now is somebody like that even represents us.
Yeah.
On top of that,
shout out Diego Luna.
Like what the hell, man? Like not that it's bad that it took this long, but it's just like. I'm glad that they took their time with it, and I'm glad it actually like the product speaks for itself, bro. Like I don't really have much else to say on it. I just think that it's perfect. I don't have any issues with anything. Those two guys are wings, the security guards.
Oh my
god, they're so wings.
They're wings.
Such wings, bro.
But it's necessary for the story.
They're Buffalo Wild Wings, bro. They are wings.
My boy Mark from New Jersey.
Yo,
they're fucking wings.
They're fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. Nah, but Buffalo beat those is heat though. Like that shit is good.
Nah, but it's when you get like a bad badge, like cold.
Exactly.
Wow,
exactly.
No pun.
I've gotten a bad batch from them before.
Yeah, where the wings are like.
Actually, I was in Mount Vernon, the Mount Vernon one, or not New Row.
The New Row one.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I got a bad. You remember that?
Damn.
Remember that?
Damn, so I gotta buy the theater and the Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah, you gotta buy New Rock City, bro. Just buy New Rock City as a whole.
The city needs.
After a movie, we went there, bro. Dude, I felt like if we were walking out to like go to a bar or something around that theater.
Oh,
the only time we ever did that
was achy, bakey, toasted.
Dude, they're like a mile ahead of me. I'm like this. Guys, wait. Like I'm like dying.
Oh, guys, please come.
It wasn't even like gassy. It was like just pain.
Yeah.
It was just pain.
Them just be the worst.
I could not walk,
That's
bro. I was so bad.
Them just be the worst. Yo, but shout out to Bix, who's also in pain.
Come on,
but she made it out. I'm glad all the important characters to him made it out.
No, but
like
I'm glad Bix is okay.
His boy Brazo. Yeah, I'm glad Bix is okay too, bro.
She
gotta get back to Michael Morbius soon.
Bix and B2 Emo.
Michael Morbius.
Yes.
Bix and B2 Emo, bro. They both made it out scot-free. We're chilling. Bix just needs to get some moisturizer.
Some water.
Baño, se tiene que bañar.
Yeah.
You know, need give her a Gatorade or something.
Right. Get your electrolytes back up.
Yeah, like get it back up. Like give her, some
potassium,
water.
some bananas.
Like whatever you need, Bix. Come through the Coruscant. We'll hook you up.
Yo, but you know what can't happen in Coruscant? Her bum ass man's Mon Mothma's man's gambling. She was like, yo, didn't I tell you not to gamble in my city, bro?
I think that's gonna be what might make her kind of fuck shit up for herself politically, and she's just gonna go, yo, fuck this political shit.
Yo,
we gonna do this.
Yo, Mark was her driver. So her driver's obviously
who's Krieger, bro?
Yeah, is he Krieger? Or who was Krieger? Because they mentioned Krieger.
Well, no, I think Krieger was.
Who the fuck was Krieger?
No. Krieger was the guy who that got. Oh my god! So remember the.
All right.
What's the blonde officer's name?
Val. Oh no! Sorry, Val. Sorry, Val is the one that was working for Luthen. Deirdre.
Deirdre. She, the first officer she was kind of beefing with.
Yeah, that's him.
The guy that he was talking to in the last episode when he was.
That's Krieger.
That's Krieger.
Yeah, that's Krieger.
Run it back. Who's Krieger?
Hold on.
I need a visual.
Come on.
It was like for like it was like one scene, like, and the guy got called away, and then Krieger was just standing there looking at the camera.
Guys, I need a visual. I have no like. I have no
I
idea.
have no visual.
Guys,
Enemy
please
AO.
hurry.
Hold on.
I have no idea what we're talking about. Yo,
Enemy in the AO.
but either way, bro, like sus boy RD
Yeah,
for
because
her driver.
she's like, yo, give us some
Nah,
privacy.
dude, no, it's because there's no privacy. Like someone's paying to watch it. That's gonna come back around.
But you think to a certain extent because she's smart, and
I also wondered if she had him recording that conversation to kind of finagle in her own way to kind of keep it in her back pocket.
She did. Look, I'm on Twitter, and this was somebody said. Can we talk about how much of a big brain Mon Mothma is? She clocked her driver as a spy, ran him around in circles constantly, and now used him to set up her getting rid of her shitty husband to cover for her helping the rebellion. That's a bad bitch.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god!
I got you right now.
Holy
we got a
shit,
visual. We got a I know. That's what I'm saying. I completely missed that. Like,
right,
damn, did I even pay attention?
Oh, so okay, that is Krieger.
So it is the driver.
Yeah, all right. So we're good. So Krieger's going
is that
down.
the driver?
Krieger's going down, bro.
Yeah, I'm
That's
pretty
the
sure.
driver, bro. Yeah, he was wearing the same fit.
Yeah, but because Krieger
He
was
just had a hat on, yeah.
But isn't Krieger?
Oh well, then
I thought he was working for the rebellion because wasn't
Hold on, wait,
Krieger the dude that
let me just play this out for a
Luthen?
sec.
Remember, Luthen has somebody on the inside.
Which was homeboy he spoke to at the end of that episode where he gave him that speech where he was like, "What did I risk? Everything." That shit was fucking.
Bro, I had
heat.
that. Yo, right here. Calm, kindness, kinship, love. I've given it all a chance at inner peace. I made my nine a sunless place. I share my dreams with ghosts. I wake up every day to an equation I wrote 15 years ago from which there's only one conclusion. I'm damned for what I do.
That was it?
No.
There was more,
My
right?
anger, my ego, my unwillingness to yield, my eagerness to fight. They've set me on a path from which there is no escape.
Oh, he smoked that scene, bro.
I yearned to be a savior against injustice without contemplating the cost, and by the time I looked down, there was no longer any ground beneath my feet. What is my sacrifice? I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy to defeat them. I burn my decency for someone else's future. I burn my life to make a sunrise that I know I'll never see. And the ego that started this fight will never have a mirror or an audience or the light of gratitude. So what do I sacrifice?
Everything.
Todo.
Wild, bro.
Dude,
Wild.
I got goosebumps reading that just now.
Going to what you were saying before. I 100% agree with you. This is the best Star Wars show, in my opinion.
Brian's
at least
gonna
better-
hate you guys.
Yeah, Brim's gonna
Season
be like,
one.
absolutely
Season
not.
one.
He's like, Brim's gonna be like, nah, episode 3 is the best Star Wars thing ever. There's a great argument there, and Mark, I think we're both right though.
No, listen, like I personally, like, this was just so refreshing. Like, it was just something where you didn't see, oh, like, this person's gonna, like, it's just different. It just felt just refreshing. And so I think that the acting, the writing, in terms of, like, not just plot but dialogue,
For the camera work,
Like
on a technical.
look at the shit that Ariel just read
Chef's
out.
kiss, bro. Exactly. And
Like,
then,
bro, this is.
and then also on top of that, like, I actually have to do this. This is the first time I can ever say this. Also,
Oh my god.
the stormtroopers actually caught bodies, bro.
Word.
Like, they caught bodies.
Yeah, but nah, you're
Yeah,
giving them too
no.
much credit. They are unarmed citizens who are not skilled fighters.
Yeah, but at least we didn't
What-
hear.
what have-
"Hey,
what have they-
get
what
over
have-
here.
Yeah, exactly. You're not.
Okay,
you're
that's
acting like they haven't missed a shit ton of unarmed civilians.
they
before.
were hitting. They were
Like,
hitting almost everybody that they were aiming
this
at.
adds exactly. This adds, like, the level of realism. Like, oh, it's like, this is real. Like, these motherfuckers could get shot. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like
Yeah.
something where everyone's gonna end happily ever after. Like,
Stop
and-
there.
Yeah. It's like thanks.
Yo, it's
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
no. You were going.
Nah, Mark, I
were killing
need you.
it,
I
bro.
need you to
Keep
back
going.
me up on this because
Like,
when Brim comes swinging,
And Andor again, my favorite character
he's
in a while.
bro. Andor is
Like-
this close. He's one season away. He's one season away from being my favorite Star Wars character.
Who's your current favorite?
He's
Han
fire.
Solo.
Damn, he's one season away from topping that. That's crazy.
He is just like it's like everything I'm thinking about. He's just relatable.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so like
He's like,
in the
why are we
prison
gonna do
break-
this?
in
Why the
prison break
fuck are we gonna do
episode.
this? And we're
In the
like,
pri-
thank you. Why are we gonna do this?
in the prison break episode when they were breaking out of the prison.
Oh my god, man.
A, fire, but B, he was just like, there was a guy, like the guard that was like right behind him. He was just like, and he just like this. All right, and he just like, bow.
Easy,
He
bro.
just killed his ass. Like that's the shit. Like it's like shit like that, like little things like that, where it's just like you don't think about it because it's just instinct of survival, right? Like,
Yeah.
and even before, like the episode before that I mentioned, even then that I loved was when that guy was like, "Hey man, we should kill them and just take this profit 50-50."
Yeah, Skeen. Yeah,
And
Skeen,
he's just
yeah,
like, he's just like, huh. Stupid. Boom. And he killed his ass. Like,
No, for sure, dude.
and it's in the moment I'm like, oh man, you gotta kill his ass. And then he
he
literally,
does it.
yeah, I was just like,
Bro, Andor was
Alright.
catching bodies. He caught bodies like the first
dude.
few scenes of the series.
And I
I'm
love
like,
that they
wow,
established
like,
that
yeah.
because he was clapping people in Rogue One too. He clapped two
And-
stormtroopers before we met him. He's just pew pew.
yeah.
Come with me.
And there are consequences to actions, man. Like,
Exactly.
dude, I was really like, I mean, this may sound morbid, but like, I was happy that, not happy, but like, it felt more. I was more invested in it when I realized, oh man, these prisoners are dying. Like, they're not just like, you know, wiping out these guards without any casualties on their own
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
it feels like war. Like it,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
feels like how it's
Like the
supposed to
guy,
feel.
like the guy that he was like one of the guys that was in his group. He died. He got shot up. And I was like, oh wow, like, okay, you know, and like you start seeing all these, like, it's just like real shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This
You with
this
the real
is,
te-
yeah.
And just
This is that.
the acting overall, just
Yeah,
Amazing.
nobody fell flat. Even the wings were like, yo,
Even the
your
wings.
wings.
your
Right,
wings.
makes
You're
sense.
playing.
You're
your
playing.
role.
You're playing a win.
playing your
Yo,
role.
I would not be a good. I mean, I may be a good director, but like the way I would approach it,
You're a
I'd
great
be like,
producer,
yo,
bro.
I appreciate that. I'll be like, hey, you're gonna be playing an absolute
wing.
fucking wing, bro. Do
Exactly.
you know what that means? Do you know what a wing
Be
is?
deplorable.
I need
Be
you
a
to-
stormtrooper that talks.
a stormtrooper without a helmet. That's what I need you to be. Okay.
Speaking
You
of,
understand?
Mark, speaking of, I don't know if you peeped, but my son Brazo, like Andor's boy, he had a stormtroopers did have a moment of he headbutted a stormtrooper. What is the point of the stormtrooper's fucking whole helmet?
He was just
if
like-
he's still gonna get headbutted and get KO'd. Like, what is the point of that? But then
They did have a
another,
Bonds moment.
yeah. But then to your point too, I was like, in my head, I was like, yo, like, what? These dudes are from the Empire. Why haven't they told them to start shooting at them yet? And then once it got chaotic, they were like, yo, shoot.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, thank you.
No, but
I was like,
I
thank
think
you.
this is also a part where you start seeing the growth of the empire. Or, I mean, if you can call it that,
The
but
deterioration,
the deterioration
of
yeah.
authority.
Like, it's-
Yeah,
I mean, think about the
with that kid sent Andor, where he
Yes.
gave him his
yes,
like
yes,
book, his
his,
thesis, basically.
his not
Fire.
his my God, what was it? There's a word for that?
His
like
not a memoir.
it's something where you put your beliefs into manifesto.
Yeah, his manifesto. Yeah,
His
yeah,
manifesto.
Yeah,
Like his manifesto was perfect. It was beautifully written
yeah.
and spoken. Like, it was just like, and it's true.
He's like,
It's
yo,
when-
tyranny. Yeah, tyranny is brittle.
All exactly, it's brittle, and you start seeing that.
It cracks.
Like,
yep.
all of a sudden, it starts you start seeing all of them so disheveled and like running out, like just shoot everybody.
Even look at
screaming.
Deidre, like,
Because they're scared. And look
yep.
about what happened in the prison. They're scared.
Exactly.
They were scared that because of that whole prison, they killed everybody, that whole floor. So they're like, oh, okay, like we can't let this get out. They're scared. Like it's like, and it's like these little things, they all add up, and it's just like it starts cracking, and then like, which connects again to Rogue One. Even then, the biggest crack of all, they let them get the Death Star plans. Like it's like, it's just like all these little things, they just add up in this like way, and it's true. It's like, and you see how all this stuff inspires their rebellion, and it's like that huge spark that was needed.
Yeah, and a few points, right? One, in that prison, the things that they were building were for the Death Star.
For the Death Star.
That we see at the post-credits scene.
Yeah, that's why we see the same parts that they're using on
full circle for someone like Andor, right? And anybody else that obviously
destroyed the same thing he built.
I love when Andor and that other dude got out of the prison and they were rolling together, and the dude was just like, yo, we have to tell people about this. Like, we have to tell people what's going on. Yeah, and again, I think the show did such a good job, like, because every few episodes, right, it was 12 episodes, every 3 episodes sort of had a storyline, right? Like
arc.
Episode 1 to 3 had one arc, episode 4 to 6 had another, and so on and so on.
Yeah.
And it was just, but it all led to the same conclusion. It all led to the buildup of like, yo, look at all the shit that the Empire's doing. Like, look how oppressed we really are. And then it all tied up at the end with, Marva's like her will, basically, right? Not her will, but just like hey, if you're listening to this, I'm probably dead. And what I just saw here on Twitter, shout out to the streets sometimes, man, because people be catching shit and I'll be like, oh shit, that's so true. But because they showed the moment of, Luthen being there, right? Like, he was there. He heard it, though. And he was like, he probably was, and that's why the end to me is even more satisfying now of Cassian going up to him, because he was like, you came there to kill me, right? But you know that I can also, like, I'm with the shits now, where originally I wasn't, right? Episode 1, like, he was like, nah, bro, like, I'm here to do a job, get my money, get out.
He was like, I didn't have time before, but today I got time, cuz.
Right. But in that moment, like, Luthen being there and like seeing Marva saying these stuff, and he's like, wait, this is the woman that raised him? Like, oh, like,
that's why he knew he was right about him.
Yeah, he was like, bro, like, and I think Andor knew that too. Like, he's like this dude's not gonna just kill me. Like, I'm not gonna show up and he's just gonna like kill me like that.
Like, it's like not even the fact that he's done all, like, or that he's like that, like, he's kind of found himself and he knows what his place is now, kind of, in a way. Not even just that. I mean, just look at all the shit that he's done leading up to that. It's like, you can't really like put a price on that. I mean, like, I mean, that prison is gonna, like, all the prisoners who got out, like, I mean, how many were there? I mean,
it got
like,
overrun. Yeah, there's never.
That story is going to spread like wildfire throughout the galaxy, right?
Yeah.
Then you have those people who are going to be loyal to him. Going to be like, yo, we owe you one. You broke us the fuck out of that prison.
Yep.
Like, it's just growing and growing and growing, and like, and people are starting to notice. So not even the people that are involved in this shit. They're starting to notice all this stuff, and it's like really, he is like the spark of the fucking rebellion. Like, if you think about all these like past moments, it's like he's just there. He's just there in the background, or there doing his shit. Like, and so like that's what makes him such a
Rogue One is
a crazy character. I know. I can't wait to rewatch.
Crazy.
Rogue One is
I've only watched it once.
Depending on how
theaters,
how season 2 of Andor ends, I might do a supercut of like connecting like whatever happens at the end of Andor to the beginning, to Rogue One, and just tie that all up, because it's Star Wars, I've said before, is G-Set, is a franchise that is one of the greatest stories ever told. It is, it's something that, even though this is new IP, this is new stuff that this stuff has never been written before. This is the first time we're seeing Andor's like basically how it comes up. So I could only imagine what what's his name, Troy or Tony? Tony Gilroy.
Yeah.
My guy, you put on a clinic. This is how you make a compelling TV series.
Dude, I wonder what went through his head. Like, he's like, yo, I'm gonna
smoke this.
I'm gonna do a, like...
Yo, for Kathleen Kennedy to be like, yo, this script is incredible. Run it back. But we haven't even started filming yet. Run it back.
Yo, the board
That's not what
was
I
like...
asked.
Because the fact that it didn't release yet, and they were like, yep, another 12 episodes, please. And it like, I just knew it, bro. I knew it was gonna be a payoff. I'm like, there's no way. And I'm glad the execs or whoever was watching this, right? And I'm sure.
Bro, all this stuff gets some pushback. All this stuff has some
Not even
sort of
that,
thing.
but I'm sure. Like, do you guys think George Lucas like he definitely had to have like a hint of like what was happening, or maybe not, right? Because that's
he's
not
a
his
consultant.
property
He's
anymore.
a consultant, though.
Is he? Is he?
Yeah, I think he's a consultant.
I don't think he is.
Like, I
Bro,
don't
his
think- I don't
name
think-
is still on this shit.
But because
Yeah, but he sold
it's based off of like the characters that he's created.
He created it and he sold it to Disney. I
But
don't
like,
think that there's like
were they like, yo, this is what we're doing for Andor, and he was like, yo, that shit is
I
gas. That shit is gas.
I mean, if all right, I don't think George Lucas will come out. I think he's only been critical about the critiques that people have had in regards to the prequels.
I think George Lucas is fucking chilling, bro.
George Lucas is a goat.
I think he don't give a fuck about what
Yeah.
anyone has to say about the prequels.
Yeah.
What anybody got to say about the sequels.
It is minutia, bro, to the grand scale of things, because it doesn't matter, bro. This is the greatest story ever told. Even when we put this on the timeline. So timeline check for Andor. This takes place, I'm assuming, after episode 3. Obviously.
Yeah. It's taking place literally, I don't know, if
Like,
maybe a
whoa.
few years or a few
Whoa.
months before episode 4.
Exactly, because
Yo.
there's some time passed
Before Rogue
between.
One.
Yeah, some time obviously passed between. Bro, like that's like 30 years. No, not 30, but like a long time.
Between episode 3 and 4.
Yeah, like some time passes there, bro, because at that point, Luke and Leia grow up, you know?
Luke and Leia grow up.
They fucking
Yo.
they're older, so this takes place. I'm assuming a couple years before Rogue One.
the ship fight with the.
That wasn't a fight, bro.
It wasn't a fight. It was just an ass.
That was
Oh, Luthen's
Yeah.
fucking
His ship is crazy,
bro.
his lightsaber
whatever-
ship.
dude. Whatever he released to to destroy the satellite, like the field, like the magnetic field that was dragging him.
Yeah, that was the
Like,
tether. The
whatever,
thing. Yeah.
whatever he released in the back of his, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" That shit goes crazy. It destroyed the track.
That took me
I
by
was like,
surprise. I didn't know that he had that.
I was like,
yeah.
I don't know what that is. A, B, that shit's lit. Then when he did the fucking lightsabers on the side, I was like, or not actual lightsabers, but lasers.
Yeah, right.
Like, I was like,
He, bro, guys, like
Spectacular.
bro, to me, because
I need to know where that shit is.
in
Like,
my-
all those weapons
in my head-
and the new ones.
in my head, when they were like pressing him, I was like, yo, because he's one of the leaders of like the rebellion, right? Like he really like.
I think he's
he's
like
the
the
Godfather,
mastermind.
bro.
He's like the mastermind of all this shit.
Yeah, the
the
Godfather,
Godfather,
exactly.
bro.
So in my mind, bro, I was like, there's no way we're not about to see him do some cool shit right now.
No, he about to show us.
And then I was like, yo, and they were like, yo, have you ever seen a ship like that do that? They were like, nope.
Bro,
it's
like-
it's a
incredible.
custom
He's
ship.
like that.
He's
He is
literally
him.
using.
Yeah,
he's
Timothy.
using the Empire's.
Timothy.
He's using the Empire's parts on there.
Yeah.
So man, that I think deserves to be top 10 plays of the year.
Of all the content we've seen.
Of all the content we've seen,
Ooh, I kind of like that. Top 10
like in
for
terms of
content we've
action, like in
seen.
terms of like action set
Action
pieces,
set pieces.
top 10 plays right there for a character moment. Cause that dude, it came out of nowhere. We didn't even know he had it like that, bro. I thought he was just gonna book it out of there. I thought he was just gonna release the shit and just go, all right, when this charges up,
Nah.
I'm out. Nah, he put his shields up and was just like, what's up?
I'm going to work. Like y'all thought I was buns. Y'all thought I couldn't do this.
And
do
I'm glad
this
he
shit.
did that because when he also there's also in terms of directing and in terms of storytelling, the Empire got cocky. Yo, we should just let him go, sir. No, this is practice. Super unnecessary. Again, authority.
Yeah.
Starts to crack when it gets too much.
Yeah.
So that's why he took advantage of that.
Well, you see it when Andor's in that jail, right? And he's trying to just convince. Yo, shout out Andy Serkis, by the way.
Yo.
Teardrop. I can't swim. What do you mean you can't, bro? We'll find a way. Just jump. Like I will hold you. Like.
Man, I'm saving you, Alfred.
But we never saw what happened to him. So
we did in Batman. He's recovering in the hospital.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You lied to me, Alfred.
You were in a prison. You were in a prison off planet.
You told me you could swim. And it looks like between episodes 3 and 4, the distance is 19 years.
What?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
that's what it looks like from what someone
Damn,
is saying.
so they're only 20 years old?
It could be more.
Not
This is from Reddit. I just looked up.
oh.
I just looked up between 3
Well,
and 4.
I'm glad it's not Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, look, 19 years. I actually find the timeline between 3 and 4 pretty interesting because 3 ends with Palpatine rising, but it still takes another 19 years for him to get to the point of dissolving the Senate, etc. Rebels tell some of the stories of this time, but there would theoretically be a lot of stories, which is what we're getting right now with Andor.
Yeah, but I have a counter argument for that. So Palpatine just rises to the Senate and then everybody's down with it? No, it takes exactly it takes time. It takes time for that ball sack to reach out to everybody else and get everybody to be on with it. Right. Bro, because remember the Empire spans across, space.
Yeah.
So they have that word has to reach everybody else for everybody else to
sure.
be down. So 19 years for the Empire to establish colonies, to establish garrisons on different planets and stuff, for them to actually have security routes and stuff. That sounds about right to me.
Well, whether it's accurate or not, we know some time has passed, right? Regardless.
We're right.
And but to the point that we've been making, right? The Empire was never prepared. Right now, in this current timeline, they're not prepared for a rebellion.
Yeah,
Because, again, going back to the prison, right, and to my point, where Andor's, like, trying to rally the troops, he's like, yo, like, do you think they're, because Andy Serkis' character, what was his name again? Kino, right? Kano. Where Kino was like, oh, like stop talking. Like, they're probably listening. He's like, bro.
Get that thought out of your head,
He's like, bro, they're not listening. They don't care.
Yeah.
They think that we're not going to do shit.
Yep.
They think we're mindless people.
Right.
Yeah.
They're there to do a job. Like and that's what I love that this show emphasizes so much too, is like, why is the rebellion, Marva says why the rebellion is going to win. Because like, they're the actual ones fighting. The Empire is not fighting.
They're not fighting anything.
They have no purpose. The rebellion has a purpose.
Exactly.
And we even saw it with Brazo, bro, when they were disrespecting Marva's shit. He was with the shits.
Yeah.
Yo, he hit them with Marva. Like he had Marva as a stone. It was like, yo, I'm about to clap all these people, bro. Like,
yo, my guy Brazo, bang.
Yo, someone on Twitter was like, I knew this motherfucker had hands, and it was the dude that does the the banging and clanging and the dishing and
the dishing and swishing. Mark,
Dishing and swishing.
when he fucking said this as Pharax,
Yes.
yo, drop kick homeboy.
fam, we all knew that stormtrooper was that nut.
But I love the shot right after he kicks him of the stormtrooper falling and the dude from the Empire's peeping that. He's like, oh, like, cause shit got ugly, bro.
Shit
like
got
the war
ugly.
has started. Like this is it.
Shit got ugly.
This is happening.
But like what Mark said, because of consequence, the Empire, they started to block off the procession for no reason. So the authority got cocky, and then it started to crack when people started fighting back. That's why Deidre also was shook as fuck. Because,
bro, they haven't experienced it like this.
bro, she was just like, she was shaking, and I love the acting there because it's spot on. This is the first time you have ever been met with some sort of resistance.
Yeah, right.
You've mostly spent the entirety of your career just people kind of like taking the shit and just being like, okay, tail between the legs and shit. Like, oh, okay, sorry, Empire, my bad. you got it
Yeah.
and stuff. And now
that they clapping back,
yeah,
y'all getting.
I mean,
you're
she-
petrified.
if she is Andor's sister, which I mean, I guess my theory still stands for that. So
It hasn't been disproven.
have
so.
not been disproven, but you know,
Hit up Ariel.
in case I'm right. But she's a wing now too. She got saved by a wing. So you're now a baby wing.
I thought the two wings was gonna start making out right there. I was like, please don't do this.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
so
like-
glad it didn't happen.
I was like, please, Fulano.
She's like, I should thank you. Man, and like, bro, in your face, bro.
Yo, that's just the rest of the episode. It's
I
just
bet
them
you-
hooking up.
Fam, if his mom saw footage of him doing that, she's like, you didn't even shoot anyone. Uncle Carlo would be so
disappointed in you.
man. Yo, moms be hating sometimes.
She
Bro. That's
be hating on
crazy.
him. Yo, the day will come when all of these skirmishes and battles, these moments of defiance, and will have flooded the Empire authority. And then there will be one too many. One single thing will break the siege. Remember this. Try. Bars, bro. People were just spitting bars, whether it was Marva,
It
Luthen,
was
Andor,
endless. It
Val,
was endless.
Mon Mothma.
Bix.
Yo, and who would y'all say?
Big.
So, okay, we'll start off with that first.
Okay.
Top 3 down bad in Andor Season 1.
The Empire. Deidre.
Empire's number 1?
Deidre, because she fumbled that.
Because this technically spells the beginning of the end for the Empire.
Exactly. From this
It
point
took a
on,
while,
yeah.
but this was the beginning of
Took
the end.
19 years, but all good, you know? But the thing is that also Deidre, I put Deidre as a character separate from the Empire because in this episode she separated herself from whatever their plans are. Maester Qyburn was like, yo, we want Axis. Like, Andor is a dub. Like, clap him. Just kill him.
Right.
He's a dub. Like, get him out the equation, but we need Axis because he's the mastermind of all this. Because from our intel, it's not Andor. And Bix didn't say much. So, Deidre was at a point of where she used her...
She was getting desperate, too.
She was getting desperate, so she used her authority. And then it got a crack in it, bro. Her lieutenant was just shook. The dude that was calling everybody to fire and stuff, he was just hiding in the corner and stuff. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're buns. And it's satisfying. And it's even more satisfying than seeing the Empire fall in other series of shows. Actually, fuck that. Mando has that on par with this. Because Mando be fucking up stormtroopers on the reg.
Bro, Mando's heat. Bro, I love when Cinta, like, homeboy was like, who are you? Like, why you follow me?
Who are you? Yo, I'm this
sink,
knife.
Sink, bro. Oh my God. Dude
Bruh.
got fucking cooked, dude.
Spectacular.
Yeah, man. And so, okay.
Get poked
So,
up.
Empire, Deidre, and then who's your third down bad?
Bix.
Yeah, she went through a lot of shit.
Because Andor's chilling. He's not down bad. He literally just became a draft pick. He became the number 1 draft pick of the rebellion.
Where, yeah, Luthen does a whole ceremony.
Nah.
And the number 1 pick in the rebellion draft. The rebellion chooses.
The number 1 pick for the rebellion, Cassian Andor from Ferrix.
He puts on the hat. He's like, yo.
The rebel hat. He's just like, I'm very happy to be here. We are going to beat the Empire.
Let's go, rebels.
Let's go, rebels. Where's Bix?
Where is she? Where's Bix?
And actually, Luke is also first round draft pick for the Empire. I mean, for the rebellion as well.
Luke who? Skywalker?
Yeah.
Oh, we talking about right
There's
now.
another Luke.
Oh, bro, Luke is what?
Yeah, Luke is
What?
I think he's on par. All right, in terms of Jedi, he's number 1 draft pick for the rebels, for the rebellion. Because remember, Luke was pushed to join the rebellion by Obi-Wan. He was like, "Yo, you're the new hope, bro." Like,
he's technically the chosen one.
yeah. All right, fine. Luke is the chosen one.
Luke.
Andor is the draft pick that caused the new hope.
Yeah. So, in retrospect, without Cassian,
No Luke.
no Luke.
So Andor is
So Cassian's the chosen one, technically. Hold that.
You guys heard it here first.
Hold that, Anakin.
Hold that.
Hold that, Luke. Hold that, Skywalkers. Yeah.
Yo, Mark loves
I'm
this.
with Mark on this. Yo, fuck the
Oh, hi,
Skywalkers
Mark.
out here, bro.
Hold that.
It's about the Andors. We're the Andor family.
Dude, it's
at?
just- it's just
and
a
the Andor
spin-off.
saga. It's the Andor saga.
Andorverse.
Cool. So then my other one was top 3 favorite characters in the series.
Mark, go.
Because Mon Mothma to me, bro, might take the second spot over Luthen.
Fine, we could
Mon
do.
Mothma was the politician, right?
Fine, we could do
Yeah,
the starting.
the senator.
The starting 3, and then
starting three,
and then
the bench,
and then fourth man.
Fourth man or woman.
Human.
Okay. Andor, Mon Mothma,
Yeah.
and then I think
Luthen.
Luthen. Yeah,
Because
fucking names.
so my that's mine as well.
Hey,
And
who's your fourth man?
Oh,
coming off the bench.
Off the bench.
probably the kid who made the manifest.
Okay.
Oh wow, R.I.P.
All right.
R.I.P. to him, but
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Put your seatbelt on. That's all I'm saying. You're in the ship. Put your seatbelt on.
Yo, but technically speaking, if Homeboy didn't throw that bomb, like he the one that started it. So whoever he is, he the chosen one.
stop.
You were the chosen one.
yo, Mark, I was telling Junior during the reaction, I was like, yo, he didn't even mean for all those bombs to go off. He just wanted that one bomb.
He was like, oh.
He was like, yo, my bad, my frag turned into a C4. Fucking.
He was like Aemon in House of Dragon finale. He was like, oh, like nah, that was not supposed to happen. That's my bad.
So many stormtroopers and people got clapped there.
Yo, and nah, man. But I think Mon Mothma's storyline. Anytime she was on screen, bro. I mean, again, that goes for anybody, but especially her as well. I was just like, "Yep, thank
Invested,
you."
yeah.
I'm so invested.
Bro,
What's
remember
going
the
on right
reaction
now.
like, when, as soon as it showed her like fixing her collar? I was like, "Oh, I'm in. What's going on?"
but just think about the decision that, because she's battling a lot too, right? Like she's battling the fact that obviously there's a lot of tension between her and her daughter, and you can see that she wants to be a good mother, but her fight for the rebellion just is like. She's just like, bro, like I have to do this. Like she didn't want to marry her daughter off. Like she does, like it wasn't a thought in her head. I love that scene where she sits down with the guy and he's like, "That's the first lie you've told all night." Where she was, because she was like, "Oh, like you've thought about it." She's like, "No." He's
I'm
like,
not
you're
thinking about
lying."
it. Yeah, it's not a thought. Yeah.
And it is, and you know, I'm glad that it's showing that the rebellion wasn't just a couple of people going, "We've had enough," and like that's what we see. in all the
Bro,
movies.
these people have
Right.
to make the toughest fucking
Sacrifices.
decisions and
Yeah.
sacrifices. Like, bro, it's not, and I think that's what makes this show so special, right? And I think that's maybe why I enjoy the sequel trilogy as much as I do, because it's not all black and white. Like Luke's
Very
character in
great.
the Last Jedi, it's not all black. It's not like
Kylo Ren.
right. It's not like, hey, I'm all good or I'm all bad. Like it's not like that. Like we all have a little bit and
Is that
serious
called balance?
balance in the Force, bro. And it goes to what Harry Potter reference here, what Sirius Black told Harry, right? Because Harry's like, he goes up to him, he's like, bro, like I don't know, I feel like a lot like Voldemort, like this is how I'm feeling right now. And he's like, bro, like this is not the way it works. Like you're not all good, you're not all bad. Like you know what I mean? Like it's not that simple. And
Yeah,
that,
it's not.
And bro, and also, it's important to make that clear for the audience.
yeah,
You know why? Because especially for a character like Andor, a character like Harry Potter, a character like
Luke Skywalker,
that immense pressure is placed on your shoulders.
Bruce Wayne and BVS.
Immense pressure is placed on you to make the right decision and to be involved with something that is so calculated and has so many moving pieces. And somehow, whatever you decide on doing is catastrophically consequential to what happens moving forward.
Yes, for right again, going back to Luthen's speech, right? Like any miscalculation on his end.
And the
future of just hope is done.
That's why I saw Guerra had to. He was like, yo, I guess Krieger gotta go down. 30 guys gotta go down for us to save the galaxy, to help in that, bro. Sometimes you gotta go second down to go for the touchdown, bro. It's fine, like it's okay.
Like and that's what makes Luthen's character so compelling, right? Because at first you know, you're kind of like, this guy kind of has like these villainous like, you know, notions, but they're not right. But they're not villainous. Like that's why that whole speech just encapsulates his character. Like so. And come on, dude, Stellan Skarsgård.
My guy Dr. Selvig came out. He was just like, I'm gonna act my ass off.
Right. He just does such a good job of he's one of those actors as well that he's on screen and he's like, yo, I'm gonna bring it. Like you're just going to be invested. So that speech, like it's not just for him too. It's for everyone else that he's talking about that's a part of this, that's trying to take the Empire down. It's like, yo, we're sacrificing everything. Yep. Like we don't live a life. Like they don't live a life, dude. Like their life is fighting. Like they're surviving.
That's why when Shorty she was trying to like slow the moment down a bit. When she was about Val,
Val with Cynthia, she's like, bro, can we like you're just always on. And like Cynthia, but I get Cynthia's point. It's like, bro, we have to be. Like we have to be now. Like
that's exhausting, bro.
Yeah.
When did Luke ever sleep during that time, during those movies?
Bro.
When did Leia ever sleep? You know what I'm saying? Like these characters, like now, like in retrospect, on an astronomical perspective, I'm talking about for like the entire franchise. You know, this is the most realistic we're getting now. It's a sci-fi. It's basically sci-fi fantasy. This doesn't exist yet.
Yeah,
but it's just we're at the point now where a show about this guy just so happens to stumble upon a fucking rebellion, bro. That's fucking crazy.
What's he called again?
A Jag, bro. It's just a guy.
I was gonna say Stag.
Wait, but who's your three?
Down bad?
No, the top three.
It was same as
top
Mark's.
3 players. Oh, same. Even with the bench.
And then off the bench, might have to see. Bix is coming off the bench, bro. Cause she held it down. Like she ain't say shit to them. She was like, yo, whatever, bro. Like I don't know. First of all, I ain't gonna say shit because I don't know shit. I have no idea where Andor is at right now. Like
I don't know. I really don't know where he's at.
Right. He's like, you think I'm lying? Like he ain't tell nobody. He just dipped.
And she basically so Deidre played the audio version of Morbius.
Yeah.
That's what she went. That's what she was tweaking, bro.
Exactly.
But for me, Andor, Luthen, Bix.
Over Mon Mothma? Mon Mothma coming off the bench?
I'm kidding. Andor, Luthen, Mon Mothma, and I put Bix and B2 Emo on the bench.
Damn, B2. Marva gets a special shout out because she was about the shit.
For sure, yeah.
The daughter and
Honorable
sons
mention.
of Ferrix is about the shit.
Jersey is in the rafters, bro. She's one of the real ones. And she also, again, character moment for Luthen. That's also, I love that shot of him against the crowd, like, oh shit.
Because I think even he got to a point where he was like, yo, like, this is much bigger than like he thought it to be. He's like, wow, like the people are fed up.
He also might be even more comfortable now to just be like, yeah, that's me. I did that. What's up? Yeah, you're not gonna catch me though, but that was me. He's gonna be like the Banksy of the rebellion.
Banksy.
and he might be because, like, again, at the end, right, where he didn't kill, like, Cassian, like, I mean, most important reason is because, like, yo, like, I need to draft you. Like, I need you on my team.
He is that. Yo, Luthen is a great scout.
But also, too, right, it's like, it's gotten to a point now where it's just, like, nothing, I feel like nothing's going to be, like, more, like, discreet. Like, there's still certain things that are discreet because you still have a lot of people on the inside. Yeah. And I feel like that's where season 2 is going to, like, start cracking down.
That storyline is going to crack, bro. Because she can't keep it clean for long.
Bro, she's dealing with the bullshit with her husband, bullshit with her daughter, bullshit with the bank. Like, the Empire's gonna catch on eventually. And like even when she goes on those senator meetings and she's talking to them, and
yelling
like
and shit.
people are not like invested in what she's saying in these council meetings. Like it is
sucks
gonna
'cause
it's gonna start imploding.
I feel like she's like on a path to like it's not gonna end well for her.
I agree. I
Like,
don't
I think even her daughter might turn on her, bro.
I think she definitely will.
Yeah, because her daughter don't
I
fuck
think
with her already.
I think yeah, and she fucks with the dad more, and she just
Yeah.
fucked over the dad. So the dad's gonna.
I think there'll be some redemption there.
well, that's
Plot twist. That's Ray.
I think it might be, but maybe towards the end. But I don't know. I just think that I think she's on a bad path.
Yeah. No, it's not looking bueno. The way that this ended, I have a feeling.
we were tight, bro. Because we were like, no, and then it comes to
I
black.
felt
and
it.
you're like,
I felt it
"No!"
coming, bro. I was like, no way, they're not doing this right now. Like,
Also, it has one of the best season finales I've ever watched in any show ever. So it's up there with Euphoria right now.
Wait,
best season finales in a show ever? Euphoria, season 1, episode 8. Andor, season 1, episode 12. Watchmen, season 1, episode 9.
I can't go there. I can't go.
It's
with you
okay,
with
Mark. It's okay.
So you have none of the Game of Thrones finales in there.
Well, I can't really think of anything specifically. Oh, season 6 episode finale. The Winds of Winter, I think. That's up there too.
Insane.
That's up there too.
But I feel you. You got some good picks there.
Yeah,
like,
like, come
not,
on,
not
bro.
like they're buns.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
But damn. So I'm assuming. So you're wavy. This is wavy.
Oh, come on, man. I think. All right. Let me also put this forward and out there. Anything Star Wars related from me, you can expect
Teth Adam
Teth
and
and
above.
higher. There's no lower than that because the production stands on its own alone. Stand on like for me, Boba Fett, Teth. Obi-Wan, Teth. Tales of the Jedi, Heat. Guys, check that out.
Yeah.
Mark, I don't know if you have time for that, but it deals.
yeah.
You get a perspective of the Jedi, and the animation is also like really well done. That you get to see an angle that's also tied into Andor, of what's kind of happening in between the scenes of things. Like, I kind of didn't know this shit with like Dooku and all that. Like, I had no idea about all that. Like,
That's what I'm saying. And the fact that they were able to do it in such a short time period, and I'm like, oh, I care for Dooku.
Yo,
I'm like, how crazy is this?
I love Ahsoka now. Because
Bro, I'm watching Clone Wars, bro. I
Fam,
have to watch Clone Wars. It's so disrespectful
her
that
culture,
I'm not watching Clone Wars.
Her everything about that first episode was also kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was gonna be an anthology. I thought everything was just gonna be different. I didn't know that it was gonna be literally a singular storyline leading up to the end, and that's why I loved it more. That's why it also compelled me, because I'm like, oh shit, yo, by episode like it's 6 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yo, by episode
spoilers.
by episode 4.
Spoilers ahead.
I'm kidding. By episode 4, by episode 4, I was hooked, bro. I was on the train like, wait, how many stops I got left? Bet.
Bro, Kayla went to sleep one night, and I was just like, you know what? Like, I was like, let me put something casual on, like something that I could quickly watch.
Yeah.
And I was on Disney Plus. I was looking for something else, and I was just like, I saw it there. I'm like, you know what? Let's throw this on. 6 episodes, and
Bro,
just sat there. I was just like in awe.
You know, again, we're gonna be as vague as possible about this, but the pacing was great. Every episode I felt was like, even the length of the episode was even perfect, because it's like, okay, we got this done. Let's move on. Like, what's next? What's next? Move on. What's
The
next?
fight choreography.
This is a great, you know, Mark, no spoilers, but this is a great stepping stone for Ahsoka's show.
Yeah,
because you get to see where it kind of goes from
bro.
there.
I wonder where she's at in the present timeline, dude.
She's collapsed. She's dead, bro.
You think?
I don't know how long her species of people last. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I feel like she
because
could.
I know Mando's dead for sure.
How you know for sure? How do you know for sure?
So he survived from 5 years after Return of the Jedi all the way until Rise of Skywalker.
We don't know if he's something other than human. It's a Mandalorian, bro.
He's just a guy, bro.
He's a jag.
Nah. He's Batman, bro.
Yo, but so Mark, definitely recommend. I definitely want to talk about it whenever we do like I want to do an episode of this podcast where it's just a deep dive Star Wars episode. Because
we can do that ahead of what's the next Star Wars thing coming out?
Probably Mando.
Oh yeah,
February.
okay. When Mando comes out, we could kind of do like, all right, we're like kind of.
Where in the timeline
where
are we?
Where in the timeline are we? And in the story, what have we learned so far that's new that we've seen?
Yeah.
That fits into the puzzle now of the bigger picture here.
Just because, like, I'm watching this stuff, right? And you watch something like Andor, you watch something like Rogue One. Mando, and to me, dude, like I don't get it. I just don't get what people don't like about the sequel trilogy.
I don't get it.
I'm sorry. Like
I'm still very perplexed when even people at work, I hear them casually talking about like Rise of Skywalker. Like that was garbage, bro.
I see where people might come from just in terms of a storytelling perspective. Like, cause I agree. Like to me, like Palpatine coming back, I was like, okay, whatever. Like
Kylo was he's a good enough of a villain on his own, bro. Like just leave it at that.
It kind of felt like they downplayed Kylo's role as being the antagonist. He doesn't have to be the villain, but like kind of like what they did with Namor. It's like, yes, he's technically the villain of the film, but you get it. Like you understand where he's coming from. Same thing could have been done with Kylo in Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. But to my point, from again, and I guess this is where we both agree, where I think it's the sequel trilogy for me, I think all for the most part are either Teth, Adam, and above. Yeah, for sure. Like from a production standpoint, like Rise of Skywalker, maybe hot take, maybe not. Way better fight scenes than any of the original trilogies.
Bro, they were throwing hands for about 60% of the movie. Every time Kylo and Rey were on screen, it was on sight. Bro, they were like Tom and Jerry. It was like, oh, bet.
Like heat, bro, and that is a component. Like, okay, cool. Like we're dealing with Jedis and Jedis fighting,
and they should, and you know, because all right, here's the thing about Jedi that could get really boring sometimes. It's just like they're monks. Like we serve the galaxy. It's just like, okay, bro. When is somebody gonna fuck with you now so you can get to work? Because in Tale of the Jedi,
so we could that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you're a Jedi, bet we're scrapping.
Exactly.
Like that's it.
Love it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I see things like this, and the story is still cohesive. You know, like and we'll go back to using The Last Jedi for example, because again, I think a lot of people's problem with that film is the way they did Luke. Right, that's people's number one critique, at least from what I've heard.
Yeah.
And to me, it's just like, why though? Like, don't you want a character? And again, it's not even a flaw. Like, it's not a character flaw. It's just him being just a guy. Like you know what I mean? Like, he's a jag. Dude, I'm using this fucking word all the time now. Like, I just love it.
Because I use it at work too. Like when I use it to to downplay what I'll do, like at work, like they'll be like, "Yo, like, thanks for helping." I'm just the guy, bro. Like, it's nothing.
I'm just a jag.
Like, oh wait, what was Star Wars Visions, the first episode with that samurai Jedi? He's just like, I'm just passing through. I'm just helping out.
For real.
I'm moving on. That's
well,
it.
That's the thing, and we I think need to be careful about who we categorize as Jedi, right?
That too, yeah.
Because there are Jedis and there are Force users.
Yep.
Because there's some people that are Force users that are like,
the gray joints, the gray dudes,
the grays, the grays,
You have the blacks, the greens, and the grays.
But that's what I like. I just think, and to your point, the Star Wars universe as a whole, dude, is just so. And that's what I'm saying. Like, George Lucas is at a point where he's like, yo, they can pump out whatever they want to pump out. Yeah. Like, it's all still cohesive. Bro, it all still makes sense.
Even Solo is, for me,
Teth Adam.
It's
Teth Adam for sure.
It was still cool because even though some of
Donald Glover.
Is his show still happening?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I'm really
but I think they're doing a
Lando
show. I don't know if he's
he's still attached to it.
Yeah. I don't know.
20th Century Fox, you guys are cowardly for not allowing Donald Glover to make his animated Deadpool show.
Also true.
Yeah, buns for that. Anyway, anything else for Andor outside of it being the waviest Star Wars show out here on the planet currently? I don't care what you say. I'm not gonna play tennis with you in the comments. It's perfect.
So give me y'all live action Star Wars show rankings starting from the bottom. So we've had obviously Andor, we've had Obi-Wan Kenobi, we've had The Mandalorian, we've had The Book of Boba Fett. Wow, we only had 4.
Yeah.
4 live action shows.
Okay, that's not a bad ranking to do.
No, at all.
So also this is for me from Tef to Wavy.
All of them Tef to Wavy.
From Tef to Wavy.
So give me the ranking and then give me whether it's
okay.
Tef to Wavy or
I have Boba Fett, Tef. Production quality was incredible. The story was engaging enough for me to care towards the end, but
like a bantha.
It we're dealing with a character that became popular because of a cult following
for no reason.
For
no reason.
Yeah, like they're kind of running and gunning.
I don't know if
with
that's
it.
how I take, but Boba Fett was.
I love it. Listen,
for no reason.
Listen,
but I fuck with
still
him.
great.
Like a bantha,
bro. Great draft pick.
Like a bantha.
Like a bantha. Obi-Wan, Teth. There is not really much for me to complain about here. We got spoiled with a 9 minutes of fighting between Obi-Wan and Anakin.
9 minutes
collectively. Somebody made a super.
It was 9 minutes
across 6 episodes, and I'm fine with that. You know why? Because it's something we never got before, and it also gives you even more insight into their relationship, which is great. I love that. But Mando is cooler, which is why Mando is wavy to me. Because Mando takes now someone who's not a Jedi, someone who's not really just a guy.
Remember when that shit dropped, bro?
That was different. That's what I'm saying. Like Mando, wow. Mando is in its almost own thing. That's why I'm saying he's Batman, bro. Like even with Ludwig on the drums for that, like it's crazy.
Bro, I cannot wait.
Mando
to hear the
is wavy, bro. And then now you have Andor.
Wow.
Perfection at its core. A clinic in how to make a show. Story, characters, conflict. Everything has a structure to it.
Yeah.
Like what you said, every 3 episodes you have like sort of this sort of arc. Like, okay, this happens, then this happens, then this happens. He goes to prison. What the fuck? How's he getting out? That's how. Okay. We're moving on. Like, I love that the pacing allows for it to be great. Not that it's great because it's a slow burn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Daredevil Season 1 is a slow burn, but I don't mean that it's boring. I mean that if you stick around to the end,
it's all worth it.
It is all worth it. So that's me for that.
Yeah. I'll agree with that. Besides, I still put Mandalorian. I enjoy The Mandalorian more than Andor.
Okay.
And I think it does have a lot to do with just how The Mandalorian was able to still tell a compelling story without like these huge like cameos or anything like that. But then when that big cameo for Mando came, it was just like it made sense to the story. Like it wasn't just shoehorned in there. And it was just such a moment. Like
that
in Star
was a
Wars.
moment, bro.
You know what I mean?
It was such a moment. It made Eunice want to watch more.
Well, no, he was caught up by the time the Mando Season 2 finale came out. But yeah, the way he watched
literally
it was
caught
insane.
up to the franchise in like a week, bro, and thought and like Eunice is the authority on Star Wars now.
I need a girlfriend.
But yeah, the Rogue One rewatch is gonna be incredible.
Can't wait for that.
The Star Wars deep dive, whenever we do that, is just gonna be incredible. Yeah, maybe we will find some time to do it before.
Mando Season 3.
Yeah. So I guess real quick, guys, before we kind of take off here, what do we have coming up? I know we have Doom Patrol. That's December.
Doom Patrol. All right. Guardians. Basically, the
holiday
real
special.
The real ending of Phase 4 this Friday. The real ending of Phase 4 this Friday.
It's this Friday for sure.
This Friday confirmed. We have Mando Season 3 coming up. We have Avatar in December. I got my tickets. Get your tickets.
Yeah,
3
obviously
hours
we're
and
gonna-
12 minutes of new Avatar footage. I'm here for it.
So damn, I still want to do Werewolf by Night. I still want to watch that and talk about that because it's phase 4.
I'm just telling you
We
right
need-
now. That's
oh,
my
wait,
Halloween
did you-
costume for next year. Don't copy it.
Did you guys give a ranking, or Junior? Did you give your ranking yet?
Yeah, it was the same as Ariel's. Besides, Mando is above Andor for me.
I think mine's the same as Ariel.
Hold that. Me and Mark right now.
I'm so interested, and we got to remember to ask Brian how he feels about everything.
Brim is gonna go episode 3. Like, bro, that's not even in the list.
Cool. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special this Friday. So we had another special because it would be cool if we could bang out both specials. So
all right, we'll do a special pod.
A special pod,
or a special segment of the pod where we kind of highlight where
we talk about specials.
Yeah, we talk about specials, and then we'll discuss Doom Patrol.
That's in December.
That's next week.
No shot.
Doom Patrol's like December 8th.
That's not next week.
All right, it's not
like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, so next pod we'll talk about
Thursday,
Werewolf by
December
Night
8th.
and the Guardians. That way we could kind of close out MCU Phase 4.
That's what I'm saying.
That'll be the last thing we cover.
Exactly.
Yeah, before Ant-Man Quantumania.
Because we would have covered everything for Phase 4 of MCU.
Legit. We've covered everything.
Nice. That's solid. That's consistent. That's beautiful.
This shit is different, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, and we have to do Doom Patrol, guys, because
Of course.
A, shout out our guy Javan Wade.
Shout out Javan.
B, Doom Patrol is just fucking incredible.
one of my favorite DC projects that has nothing to do with anything else.
And I think because the other day, because Kayla's caught up to
Titans.
Well, me and her watch it.
Yeah.
Me and her, and my sister, watching Titans currently. Obviously, we don't have to talk about that because not all of us watch it. But she made a great point. She made a comment where I was like, very very true. Like, because she.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Because we were watching the live action Titans, right? And she was like, wow, like this is cool. But she's like, it's just kind of crazy to see what they're able to. Because she finished Young Justice, and so she's like, it's kind of crazy to me what they can do and how much more they can do on an animated level. She's like, it really does amplify these people's powers.
Bro,
like,
because with
they
anime,
are so OP.
Yeah, with anime, they have the freedom to expressively take their time with those characters more. Live action, that's expensive, bro.
Yeah, bro, like Raven. Do you know how fucking powerful Raven is? Like, I don't
Does the
think
show
people
even scratch the surface with that?
That exactly. Like but it can't. It has its limitations.
See, that's the thing. Last thing before we go, and something that I'd love to bring up, Mark, to trial. The villains v nerfing.
Excuse me?
I would love to have, in terms of characters that are quote unquote nerfed, that their power supersedes anything we really expect from them that it should be on screen, but it's not. Like there's like some sort of cap on them. Like for example, not that I'm saying this, but how people have said with Vision, how
Let's
people have
go.
said,
I knew you were gonna mention
how
Vision.
people have said with the Hulk, how people have said with certain characters in pop culture that they're like, yo, like he's kind of nerfed. Like they kind of nerfed him for this and stuff. When it comes to this thing, we're just gonna go on with this.
All right.
I just think that would be a great convo to have in terms of nerfing.
Yeah, write it down. We'll remember.
It's just kind of baffling.
You
to
want
me.
them to nerf it, or you don't want them to?
I'm posing the question: does it matter? Because sure.
Yes.
Sure, but Superman can also take out everything on his own. Does he need the Justice League?
Right, that's a good point.
He can't be everything everywhere all at once.
Okay. Yeah,
we gotta review that soon.
But you can't. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I'll wait.
Well, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter because you already have it downloaded.
What?
But Top Gun Maverick comes out on Paramount Plus next month, but you already have it.
Oh, brother, yeah.
So we got to review it. We got to talk about it.
I would love to talk about it. Yeah. I'm gonna check it out. There's gonna be a couple things I'll watch over the next couple of days.
Cool.
Malin, sorry. Oh, there's no time to die,
bro. Wow, that's great.
Right. Sorry, bro.
And then, so Doom Patrol we're talking about. We got to find some time for Rings of Power. I guess Mark.
Bro, I watched the comparison video between Rings of Power and House of Dragon.
Why?
It's a terrible comparison.
Why?
But they're
two
like,
completely different universes.
Bro, like basically the point was production versus story. Where Lord of the Rings flexed on their production, on the scale of things, and like how everything looks so cool.
Yeah, I mean, it should. It's the most expensive show.
Apparently, it falls flat in terms of like it being compelling because it like I don't know.
I'm sure it doesn't. I'm sure.
I'm interested. I'm interested.
It's always the neckbeards and the gatekeepers that always have something to say about something that's new to the universe. But I'm glad something like Andor, which is fairly new and people were questioning on,
is the best.
Has overall made people, very compelled for the majority of the audience. But sounds good. Yeah, we'll work out our production stuff later, guys, and whatever content we're gonna be coming up with. Again, like we said. For those for YouTube, what we're basically doing now, y'all, is we're gonna, for the shows that we're discussing, right? Like if they're dropping weekly, we're gonna be doing premieres. We're gonna be doing, as Ariel said, halftimes.
The midpoint of the season we'll be reviewing, yep.
And the finale. So that's what we'll do. We'll do a reaction. We'll do a video podcast for that for you guys to check out on YouTube. And of course, for the ones that we're not doing reactions and videos for, you can obviously catch here on the audio version.
And if something super crazy happens, like an episode 9 of a Game of Thrones or an episode 4 of a whatever show and stuff, that is just like, oh shit, like we gotta talk about this.
You gotta watch it. You gotta talk about it.
We may not react to it because we may not be together for it, but we for sure will be on video talking about it. Like if it's something that crazy.
Yeah, true.
For sure.
That's
so whether it's on Zoom or something, or you're gonna hear from us, or you're gonna hear our thoughts.
And so we'll come up with some more stuff to watch. Again, you guys are more than able to hit us up on Instagram. Again, CWE Productions. DM us. Let us know what you want us to watch, talk about, discuss. We're more than opening to kind of listening, and we just love to talk to y'all about geek shit. So yeah, definitely hit us on that. And yeah, I mean, we'll just we'll regroup and we'll see what we got to talk about, because I know there's still a ton of shit. We just mentioned the specials. It's all running in my head now. I'm like, we still have a lot to cap off the year.
But also finally, there's no like release date for for Andor Season 2, right?
Nah, they started filming though.
So I gotta wait. I gotta wait so long to see Bix again.
But
good night, y'all.